Hello guys, it's Steve back again, the off-grid garage. I've got in here my wind turbine, 12 volt wind turbine, 500 watts from China. I'm going to show you what you get in the box when you get it delivered. It's better than what I thought. I didn't think I'd be getting as good as quality as what I thought, but obviously we haven't got it up and working yet. But we'll just show you what you get for your money. It's all off eBay. Everything I buy is off eBay because I find it the easiest way to get things. So I was quite surprised when I opened it all up. The blades, good quality, composite blades. Can't believe the quality of them, really good. So there's all the blade system. Instructions are not that good, but they explain a little bit what you need to know. But if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. So that's the top part, what you get. That's a blade system. I've got a 5-blade system, so it all works quite easy off the off low wind. And that's the rest of the turbine there. It's a lot heavier and heftier than what I thought. It's all die-cast aluminium, so it's no rubbish. So that's the system there you get. It's an AC system, and then that AC goes to the rectifier control unit, which brings it from AC to DC. But as I'm putting it all in, I'll show you all that. It just spins itself on there. So that's the wind turbine main body. Then within the box, which is quite heavy, you get the receiver for the blades. All the blades sit on this. I'm going to put these together now, the blade system, so you can see it. So you've got the blade receiver, and then this is the nose cone, goes over the top. I believe that this is the flimsiest part of it, and few people have had problems when they connect it to the nose cone, they bash it. So when I'm putting this on, I'm just going to be careful with this piece. I don't want to crack this piece. There's a little dimple on there. I've got a bit of sandpaper on there, just take that off. That's the only sharp bit I've seen on the whole lot. All the nuts, bolts, screws, Allen keys, everything's there you need. All the little spanners, everything. And decent quality. Yeah, some of them, and you usually put them on and they just snap bend. These are decent quality, but the price is unbelievable. Then this bit here you get with it as well, a bit of rubber. That will go round the inside. I'll show you, I'll try to show you now. I'll put that there. And then this fits on a scaffolding tube. But I've noticed I put a scaffolding tube myself and I tried it, and it's a bit slack inside. So in the box then I noticed that there's this rubber sleeve. And if you put that rubber sleeve around there, as you put it on the scaffold and put the scaffolding tube inside, it actually forms a tight seal. And so a lot of people have been saying they get adapters, but this rubber sleeve is actually with the kit, but it looks like part of the packaging. So you just pop it in, pop the scaffolding tube inside there, and it tightens up on that and does not move. It's a good little system. So I'll pop that back in, it's heavy. So what I'm going to do today, this is the rectifier you get with it. Simple control unit. So I've already showed you it's AC that it produces. You wire it up any 3 wires, so you use a 3-core cable, AC, any way you want, wire it up the pole. Then that comes down to this control unit. This control unit also breaks the wind turbine when it gets too high. It works in reverse, puts a polarity up the cable, and actually works as a brake on the motor, which is really good. It's rated. This is rated to 150 mph winds, so it'll brake itself and start to slow itself down. I think after it gets over a certain ampage of wattage, it just automatically brakes and slows itself down. So there's your AC coming in, and there's your battery terminals there. That's your power in your earth to the battery. But I'll show you all that as I'm fitting it, as I've got it in up on a pole. Then you've got LED lights at the bottom that will say charging, under load, and I think when it's under load, that's when it's braking. There's a flash now and again, what I've seen of them. When every time it flashes down it, that means it's starting to brake itself. So that's that. So we'll crack on now. Because what I've got, I was going to go for the full solar system. But instead of going for the solar system, because I don't get a lot of the sun, so I'll put this body to one side now. I don't get a lot of sun in the summer where the workshop's configured. I get a lot of sun after March time, but between the end of December and probably mid-March, I don't get very much sun on the roof of the workshop. So what I decided to do was go half and half with the two, and I'll try a combination of the two. So I'm going half with my wind turbine with the power for the winter, and well, hopefully my calculations should be right, but who knows. So I'm going half with my wind turbine in the winter and half with the solar panel in the summer. So obviously the two combined. But even an overcast day in the winter, I'll still be producing some power on the panels, but not as much as what I'd like. That's all out here. See there? That's what you get with the kit. All the nuts and bolts, the Allen keys, decent stuff. Even the bits to hold the screws on, decent. You know what I mean? It's not how they do it for the price. I'm gonna clue. Right, so I'm just going to pop this together as what I think. Put the drill here. The noise you can probably hear in the background is my heater. Still got my diesel 12-volt heater, keeping me comfortable and warm. It uses nothing, no diesel hardly, no power. It's brilliant. That's all I have to say about that. I've had no bother with it whatsoever. So I'll put my Ryobi drill there, we'll get it all set up. So, just looking now up the sharp bit there. Show which way they go. So I think they will go that way. I've just got to put out there that way for that. Let's check the instructions on them. But some of these are old and they don't even show this plan of what's on there. Yeah. Let's fix it that way. So, in there. Right. So these nuts and bolts, so we'll start to put it all together. Oh, the actual nuts. As you go in the front bit, you go in the front bit like that, but in the back, they're captive. What we call captive nuts, so they sit in their own space at the back. I can show you. Nut will fit inside there. And basically put your finger over there, screw up, screw to there, put that in there, hold your finger over the top so it can't go anywhere, and just screw straight in. You've got this here you can use with it. It comes with it, which is probably fine. But there's always an easier way. The old Ryobi. Come on. Because the nut holds itself in, screwed in nice there. See there, it holds itself in. Decent die-cast parts on this bit of kit, so lovely blades, lovely finish on them blades. So this is the first time I've looked at this, never even, the first time I've opened the box and just going from common sense of how it looks and how it goes together. Because on the back of the blades are locators and they can't go in any other way anyway. Just pop your nuts in the back. Got the nut, basically, pop your nut in there, Can't get a bite of that. What you best do, one on. A little bit tricky, just getting a rhythm, that's all. What you, that's where you're doing it. Once you've got one in, put it away. Right, okay. Make sure it's positioned in this locator. Take that off there, pop it forward. See, that's gone solid in there already. Happy days. What a cracking bit of kit. Gonna finish on them blades. Nice of them. Gonna finish on them. Find once you get one started, you've got a bit of a system going, it's a lot easier. It's down to the quality of parts. The parts are high quality, it's going together lovely. See that? There you go. You see there, it's got like a teardrop shape. That's the front. And on the back it's got a teardrop shape in there. And in that teardrop shape it locates itself in. So once you've got it roughly where you need it to be, it just locates itself straight in. How they do it for the price they do it for, I haven't got a clue. So you can get all these on eBay. And if it all works well, our full off-grid power to my workshop with no connection to the grid. And if you can multiply this to a house, it's got to be a good thing, right? You've got to be on the right track there. Go into a house and getting it all off grid. Right, there we go. Well, we've been on it a couple of minutes now and we've got the blade assembly done. It's a lot bigger than what you think, no? You can't put them on the wrong way, they'll only fit one way. Well impressed with the way it's going together so far. That thumping noise you can hear in the background, the pump for the little 12 volt heater. It's annoying when you're just trying to do stuff like this, you hear it thumping away a little bit, but usually when I'm in here on my own, I have my music on and it's going, you don't even hear it. You don't even hear it. There we go, that's it. Even got one nut left over, even there was a spare. Well, that is my blade assembly done. Look at the quality on that, beautiful finishing on that. So that goes on. This is you know, the price of it. I thought this is a toy. This is no toy. This is a proper bit of kit. Saying that, the proof's in the pudding if it works. So that goes on the wind turbine. Off that there. Let's see if I keep it out. And then this is your nose cone here, and then that'll go in front of that there. On the wind turbine, and that goes over your nose cone there. Like that there. What you've got to be careful of when you just press these on so carefully, you don't want it to split there. You can see it covers the whole front of it. When it's up in the air, you can see it covers the whole front just lovely. That's a bit you've got to be careful with. And it just goes on there and clips on the back, clips over the lips there. Just slightly just on. You see that's it clipped on. There's a little nibble on the front there, I'm not happy with. So I'll get a piece of sandpaper there now. just get a bit on that now. Like the piece of sandpaper. Just found a little bit of sandpaper now, so we'll just take this nibble off here. It's annoying me a bit. This is the only bit I found on a whole lot, really, to be honest with you. There we go. Got to keep the wind going over it nice and smooth, or not putting down a wind turbine if the wind's disturbed by it. That's a nice finish on there now. That's nice, made up with that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. What a piece of work that is. So that's that there. So that's the blade system done. This is my main turbine bit now. So this bit done. So see the make of it there. So 500 watt, 12 volt. All the information's on there. Cracking way, well put together. Well, you know, inside here is on its own spindle. So what I've got here now, I'll try and find. I've got some stickers somewhere. So you're all Welsh people out there to keep our little nation on the map. Right. So go on to keep our little nation flying. What I'd love to see, I'd love to see Wales, the forefront of alternative energy. We've got a lot of things going on in our little tiny country. If anyone ever looks up Electric Mountain in Wales, and so we've got water power. Got a lot of wind turbines up here. Just get windy offshore as well. So just some nice Welsh stickers to put on me on the tail of my wind turbine. Might put them there. Just there, I think. I'd like for people to know where I've come from. Even though we're in a poor little nation, Wales, we still like to do our bit for the environment. And we see it more here than anywhere else because we've got a beautiful countryside and we like to keep it that way. There we go. Just annoy any of the English neighbours as well. I've got to use two hands to hold this up. There we go. With it up on the top. That's what we've got. Pop another one on this side. flying the flag for Wales there. Alternative energy wind turbine. Yeah, I'll just try and pop that. It's hard for me to hold everything and try and. But I'll just pop it on just so you can see. When it's all together, it's a hefty bit of kit. Yeah. So basically, this blade goes into this shaft. I'm struggling to hold everything, but there we go. Basically, that's it. So it's not a Fisher Price job. It's a proper bit of kit for the price. I'm well shocked and surprised. So that's all I'll show you for now until we get the poles up. We're going to get the poles up and I'll get the wires, get everything sorted. Then the next thing you'll see is we'll get it up on a pole, we'll get the poles up, show you the mounting of them, and get the wiring in, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully I can show you each step of the way as we come along, and you'll stay with me on the journey of getting an alternative energy garage working and up and running. So that's it for now, and the next bit we'll get the poles mounted outside, get it all up, then I'll do another video from that then, and then you'll see me each step of the way until it's up and running, working, and then we'll do a test on the batteries and all that as soon as we're going along. So I'll leave you with that for now. Thanks for watching. Like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, do keep us going. I'm not dinged by anybody. I've got no sponsorships or nothing, so we don't want none of that. We just want to let people know what you can do to keep yourselves making alternative energy. One of the things of doing this was the biggest factor was one, the price of electric energy anyway, and the price of it doing, but two was the price of running a cable 200 metres from my house down to the workshop just to run a cable down and get it connected was £1,000. So do that bit and that bit, and it's, you're talking a lot of money before you've still got to use your own electric before you start. So I'll leave it at that for now, and the next bit you'll see is we put the poles up and we'll get it mounted. Thanks, bye.